All rise. Support court is now in session. Judge's case number JVB1085, Campbell case.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, ladies, you may be seated. I'm Judge Brian D. Woodard, and ma'am, you brought this case before me. Matter of fact, before I get started on anything, I see your both last names are Campbell.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. So what is your first name?
Kelly Campbell.
Kelly Campbell.
Yes.
And you, ma'am?
I'm Rochelle, but you can...
Blood is turning against blood, and this courtroom is going to blow apart. Today, Rochelle and Kelly will face off. Kelly isn't holding back in a vicious argument between two relatives for custody of a 6-year-old son. She is criticizing Rochelle, claiming that her cousin is an irresponsible and careless mother who abandons her child in dubious circumstances in order to pursue her own self-centered lifestyle. Rochelle isn't rolling over, though. Even if her parenting method raises some eyebrows or full-blown alarms, she responds that she has everything under control. Believe me, this case will go quickly, and the revelation of the truth will surprise you. Let me now ask you a question. Would you approach a family member who was abusing their child, or would you keep your distance? Please share your ideas in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Let's get right into this family conflict, with serious consequences. Greetings from the showdown.
If I forget it, it's Roe and Kelly. All right, so let's get started. So go ahead and tell me about this.
My name is Kelly Campbell.
Using only a gym fan while a child is exposed to 105-degree heat, it's more than just bad judgment. That is extremely reckless. Here's the actual query, though. Given that custody disputes aren't won simply because someone's parenting is suspect, does this provide Kelly the legal authority to request custody? Strong evidence of negligence or placing a kid in danger is required by the court. Is Rachel simply making a few poor decisions? Or is this a major breakdown in basic care? Do you believe that having air conditioning and a good education should be sufficient grounds for losing custody? Or is it going too far? Leave a comment with your thoughts. This case is about what happens when family steps in, not simply about parenting.
Yes, the offer. I brought my cousin to court because she's attempting to want to get involved in her son's life all of a sudden. But her choices, they're poor. She has childish behavior, and she's not taking care of her responsibilities. Simple.
She's not taking care of her responsibilities. Does she have children with you or living with you or?
She has a son, 6 years old.
6 years old?
Yes.
And so what makes her childish?
She's just,
Girl,
she
I'm
wanna be in
grown.
these streets. She's
Girl,
probably
Hold
grown.
on one second. We're gonna get to that
I'm
part.
real grown.
Okay, Miss Grown. One thing about it is grown people don't have to tell other grown people that they're grown. So just wait till I get to you, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this.
Kelly isn't keeping anything back. She is presenting an unsettling image. In triple-digit temperatures, there is no air conditioning. One battered fan who hardly does anything. Uncooled Capri. Sons, not to mention putting a child's education entirely on the back burner. The child's safety and well-being are the most important factors in the eyes of the law. When it comes to negligence, judges are serious and will seek concrete evidence that Rochelle's acts or inaction endangered her son. Here's the catch, though. Can Rochelle change the course of events? Does she have a defense that will completely upend this case and keep it locked in place? Yes, this is far from done.
Change the R to a H. But the point, what I'm saying is...
We're not going there, but go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and over like
Emotions,
that.
sir.
I understand, but let's go ahead and get to business.
She's childish because she chooses to mix up her priorities.
Okay.
It's not flying, Your Honor. Her child, it's about 105 degrees. She has no AC. She has a gym fan circulating in the home.
The window was cracked.
Hold
The
on.
window was cracked.
Ladies, let me go ahead and get something straight right here because I just wanted this to go smoothly. And I know how ladies are sometimes. Y'all like to talk and get your point across, and you're going to be heard. I promise you, you're going to be heard. But it being heard this way, it's not going to fly. So let's go ahead and continue without any interruptions. Ms. Rowe, when it's time for you to go, I will go back to you, Ms. Rowe.
Yes.
But for right now, please keep quiet. Can we do that? Let's get this show back on the road.
Thank you, because she's rude.
I didn't ask about what she is. I'm just asking you to go ahead and continue to tell me what you're going to do.
I stand corrected.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Let's go.
I apologize. As I mentioned, her 6-year-old is in very poor conditions. circulating hot air where hot air is not going to fly. As I mentioned, the temperatures are high. She leaves a bowl of noodles, chicken flavor, for her son, Capri Suns that aren't refrigerated. The child is so behind educationally, all he know how to do is whoa. It's just a lot going on. I don't like it, and I am going to be the provider for her child. And that's it, point blank.
Okay, and Miss Campbell.
Hold on. I've heard some crazy arguments in court, but this one could be absolutely absurd. Did she really just confess to leaving her 6-year-old home alone for 2 hours in order to go on a date? Her justification was that she was out there, looking for a stepdad over a pork chop special. Ree just offered the year's best pork chop excuse, so forget about the cake. Now, let's get into the actual discussion. Let's hear it. Is Kelly exaggerating, or is she truly an inadequate mother? This situation just gone from awful to strange, so please share your thoughts in the comments section.
I want the full custody of her child, Caleb.
Okay.
And I would like her to pay me since she wants other men to pay her. But that's what I'm asking.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me before I move on to Miss Rose?
I want you to see that she's truly childish, lax.
I didn't ask for insults. I said, is there anything that you want to tell me?
I didn't know that was an insult. It's really factual. No, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, this is going to be a challenge. Woo, don't you know? Miss Rowe, let's go. Continue this show.
Thank you, Judge. Okay, so they keep saying I'm crazy, right? They took my baby from me and gave it to her because I had a little date. I spent the block. I left him at the house by
You spent the
himself.
what?
The block. We went to Perry's. Me and this, he was tall, dark, and handsome. But I was gonna bring him a pork chop special day. So I went on this little date, left him at the house by himself. I gave him some noodles, a Capri Sun, and
The court eventually intervenes at this point, and it's not too soon. Abandoning a toddler in intense heat with only a shaky fan and a broken window, it's more than just poor judgment. That is extremely risky, and the court doesn't mince words. This youngster is not a pet. This may have immediately led to an emergency intervention if it had been brought to the attention of Child Protective Services. The crucial question at hand is whether Ree will eventually realize how terrible this is, or if she will continue to defend her decisions rather than face the facts. This just got real, so stay tuned.
I'm like, look, he was good. It was just for like 2 hours. I was gonna be right back, and I was gonna bring him back.
Wait a minute. How long?
Like 2 hours. We
2
had
hours.
reservations, so we're gonna get right in.
So you made reservations and you left your child with her for just 2 hours. Was it just for that night, or
It
was
was
it?
not 2 hours, Your Honor. It was 6
Okay.
hours
All right.
plus 2 bonus hours because
Okay.
she wanted to have a
All
rendezvous.
right, hold on a second. Okay, continue this. Yeah, this
Thank
is
you.
interesting. I really want to hear this one.
She think because she got a pool.
Well,
in her
I ain't
backyard.
worried about that. Let's get to the facts.
Okay, sorry. So I spent the block, ran to the Perry's with the fella. You know what I'm saying? He was far. Okay. So look, I'm trying to get him a stepdad. I was gonna bring him back a pork chop special. Have you had one of them Perry's pork chops?
You trying to get a
It's like this
stepdaddy?
big.
Listen,
But it's
you're trying to go and get a stepdaddy
for the
with
baby.
for a pork chop with a pork chop. Is
No,
that
I'm gonna
how?
bring him the pork chop bag.
And so you expect him to be stepdaddy because you brought him bringing a pork chop because you were bringing. I want him to be
I'm
my
bringing the
stepdaddy.
baby.
So maybe if I give him a pork chop, he gonna be my.
I'll bring the baby back a pork chop.
Oh, the
He said-
baby, you bring the baby a pork
I
chop,
went
not
on
the
date.
man a pork chop.
No, the man was gonna buy the baby a pork chop.
Okay.
That's how I'm taking care of him.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second, man.
So me and the man went out to dinner. I get back, they all, you're not supposed to leave your baby here, this and this and this. I'm like, he's 6 years old. He got some noodles. He got a couple of Capri Suns. I cracked the window, the fan was on, so he was.
And the judge issues the verdict in an instant. Officially, Ree is required to pay $1,043 in child support each month. This decision makes a strong statement. You must be dependable and offer genuine stability if you desire custody. You cannot abruptly return to a child's life after being absent for more than a year and demand full parental rights. That isn't how it operates. Here's the crucial query, though. Did the judge go far enough in awarding full custody to Kelly? Leave a comment with your ideas. Even though this case is over, the discussion is only beginning.
Just playing some tires and they think that I can't. that
Ma'am, You cannot be serious right now.
Dead.
Are you really serious right now? Number one, you're talking about, well, first of all, let me say this. How hot is it outside right now?
105. That's the
Yeah,
car.
hold on. I'm asking her because you already at 105 because you're already talking. You heated up, and I understand.
I'm sorry, I'm
It's
passionate.
how hot is it outside? Right?
Well, that day it was, I mean, cause we went at night.
I
so,
didn't
it cooled
ask
down a
whether
little
you
bit.
went at night or anything, because it's still hot at night as well. Too.
I mean, about 80, 90, you know, it cooled down. But he had a fan.
And you got a fan. You gave the child a fan in the car.
I cracked the window.
You cracked it. So what is this child, a dog?
No. Caleb, he's a human.
But it's hot outside and you're going to give the child a fan. And then what
And
else?
Capri Sun.
And a Capri Sun.
Too.
Now let me ask you something. Would you want a hot car or a hot environment and somebody to give you a Capri Sun?
No, I was at Perry.
You know what? Sometimes you just don't have the words to say. And I guess this is one of those times where, Lord have mercy, I do not have the words to say. Now this lady right here, Miss, what'd you say your first name was again?
Kelly with a capital K.
Miss Kelly with the capital K.
The best project
Okay,
manager.
I didn't ask if he was the best or the worst because you have no proof to tell me if you did right or wrong. It comes to those project managers or whatever else you say. You don't have to build the
I
words up
work
to
too,
me.
Kelly.
Okay, but if you don't want to be done that way, why do you think that it's okay to let a child?
What a crazy journey from beginning to end. This custody dispute exposed some gravely dubious priorities, as well as major financial red flags. The judge ultimately opted for stability over upheaval, ensuring that Caleb's welfare remained paramount. Here's the actual query, though. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Did the judge make the correct decision in denying complete custody, or did Kelly overreact? For more astounding legal breakdowns, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you're a sucker for real-life courtroom drama. Until then, keep yourself updated, alert, and attentive.
Because, you know, everything in life just ain't free. You just can't drop your child off and let somebody else take care of it.
I
Thinking
didn't drop him off.
she's taking care of your child.
I want him back.
She's taking care of. Okay, so how come you just now coming to court and saying that you just want him back? What happened to the past year?
I've been saying I want him back. She keep dragging me through the mud.
Dragging you
Oh, I'm
through.
unfit. I'm very fit. I go to
Ma'am,
the
I'm
training
just
3
going to say
times a
this.
week.
When
I'm
you're
fit.
talking about
I don't
caviar and
know
stuff like that,
how to
obviously you have other reasons. So this is what we're going to do. So
I'm
you're.
fit.
Are you? Judge,
Hold
if you
on,
didn't
hold
have
on,
the
hold on,
training
ladies,
yesterday-
ladies, hold on. Because we're not going to go there. Y'all sound like my family during Christmas time. So, Miss Ro Campbell.
Yeah.
You see, you make $65,000 a year, okay? You paying by your cousin $350. Your gross is $5,417, and 20% of that, with your net, is $4,401.57. Your high rim, 100 plus. We're gonna add that $163 to it. So basically, you got to pay something. You can't just let your cousin take care of all the business while you're thinking all high and mighty with pork chops and caviar. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, before we get to that, let me go ahead and get this before I forget about it. So, yes, you're going to pay. Okay, and the thing is, you're going to pay $1,043 flat. Nothing more, nothing less. But you need to be at home with if you wanted your child back so bad, it shouldn't have taken this long. Okay, you shouldn't be out there with the man eating pork chops and caviar while she's up there taking care of your child and not getting a dime.
No.
Am I mistaken about that?
None of the coins,
All right.
silver or copper.
So before you have anything else to say, that is my decision. This case is over with. This is adjourned. You have my answer. All right, ladies,
on that.
you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.